Evolution is
strict.
Strategy.
Skill for skill battle.
It's about determination.
And
desire.
It's about intellect
And ability.
It's about
team.
team.
This is more than gymnastics.
More than gymnastics.
This is professional.
Professional
gymnastics. Like never before.
The top athletes in the world
In the world.
Coming together,
to find out
who's best?
Who's best?
Two teams.
one stage.
One moment.
This is more.
This is more than gymnastics.
This.
Is evolution. This
This is our time.
Hi, I'm Tara Page.
And I'm Bill Roth, and we wanted to welcome you here tonight to something that's going to be incredibly exciting, something new and fresh. It's called Evolution.
That's right, it's a skill-by-skill battle between two teams of the world's best gymnasts. And you're going to see them go head-to-head in an innovative new competition format that nobody's ever seen before.
And you are not going to see your old grandma's gymnastics. You're going to see gymnastics X Games style. You're going to see older Olympians going against younger Olympians. You're going to see national champ go against national champ. This is going to be the most exciting night that you can watch gymnastics.
So tonight you're going to see traditional events as well as new events. A brand new event we're introducing. It's called the single rail and it's for women. We're also bringing back the rope climb, which is going to be really, really exciting. There are 6 events and each event plays to 10 points. And at the end, whoever wins the most rounds is the ultimate winner.
You're going to have, at times, women who are going to challenge men. Tonight, there is strategy. It's not always going to be the most difficult skill that's going to get the points for their team.
You know, and another really cool thing about this event is that the audience is actually able to send in their votes when it's a tie.
We're giving the audience an opportunity to give their opinion, to voice their opinion. What did they think was the best element or skill? So I'm really excited about that. I want to see what happens. So deep down, I'm kind of hoping for a tie because I want to see the audience get involved.
Yeah, it's very interactive. It's very cool. So tonight is Team Fire against Team Ice, and they're really going to be strategizing together to figure out what's the best way to go head-to-head with the other team. There are 10 gymnasts from each team, and let's take a look at the lineup, starting with Fire. We got world champion on uneven bars, Holly Weiss.
It's followed up by a former World Championship team member, Jessica Gill.
We got another World Championship participant, Brittany Habib.
I don't want to forget about the old man himself, Sean Townsend, who was on the Olympic team back in 2000.
And then we've got Jana Beger. She's amazing. She's a 3-time world champion and a silver medalist.
You got the strongman himself, the NCAA ring champion from 2010-2011, Brandon Wynn.
He's the 2011 national champ and a 2011 world champion, Danelle Leyva.
Followed up by him is Aaron Davis, who's the 2-time All-American in 2011.
How about this? Olympic bronze medalist Justin Spring. What more do you need to say?
And we finished Team Fire out with Wes Hagenson, who's he's a 6-time All-American. I think it's pretty cool, and you know, that's Team Fire.
So on the flip side, we have Team Ice, and I really think they're going to give Team Fire some serious competition. Starting off, we've got Casey Jo McGee. She's the SEC and NCAA South Regional Champion on beat.
Well, we can't count out Samantha Engel, who she has 14 individual career titles underneath her belt.
And I'm really excited about this guy, Jonathan Horton, Olympic silver medalist in 2008.
And then there's Joey Haggerty, who was his team member back in 2008. He's a part of Team Ice also.
We have Susan Jackson, who's the NCAA all-around champion in 2010.
And the adrenaline junkie himself, the one who lives for fear, Chris Brooks, a world finalist on the high bar itself.
We've also got an incredible girl, Kylie Botterman, 2011 NCAA all-around national champion.
And we got the 2-time World Championship finalist, Steve Legendre.
How about Taylor Seaman? She's the NCAA regional floor champion.
And the final member of Team Ice, the country boy himself, the national team member, Andrew Elkin.
All right, let's get this competition started.
Yeah, I'm excited. You know, we're starting off this competition with what normally other sports would use as a coin toss. Well, in Evolution, we don't. We actually, we toss gymnasts. So they're going to start off with doing standing backs. And the whole idea is to make sure that you stick it. In other words, you don't move.
And so the first person to not stick their flip loses the offensive control.
Absolutely. And we're starting off with Joey and Wes.
They're doing a back tuck.
Nice.
Both stick it perfectly. That looks awesome.
Yep. Looks like we're going to move on to Jonathan and Sean.
Representatives from Team Fire and Team Ice.
Jonathan does a great
Perfect.
job. Oh, the old man in the group.
Nice.
Yeah, he sticks it too. That's good. That's good to see.
Good, they're neck and neck. Now they go on to the layout. The flips are getting harder.
Steven in the blue is probably going to go first. Nice.
Oh, little bobble.
Little bobble.
It's all right. See if Danelle can stick it. He
He
does.
Great, great.
Awesome. Fire gains control. They will start first.
It means that Fire gets on the offensive. And that's important to be on the offensive right from the get-go. That's going to drive the competition. That's going to help direct, right out from the starting gate, some good strategy about what they want to do on tumbling.
All right, first up, first event is tumbling. Now this isn't about routines or dance, it's just gonna be sheer excitement.
This is, to me, Tara, this is all about pure skill, pure power, pure height. This is about tumbling.
So before each gymnast can compete, they have to actually call out their skill, exactly what they're gonna do.
Right, and it's not a competition where you just run down and do what you want. You have to call it, and what you call, you have to perform.
All right, so Sean Townsend is up first. He is doing 3 front layouts in a row.
1, 2,
3.
3. Wow.
And he sticks it!
Made that look easy. To some people, you know, Tara, that might look like, why would you start off with such an easy tumbling pass? But from a technical standpoint, that is very difficult to do.
It is, and it's a really strategic move because maybe the other team can't do it as well as he can.
That's good. That's a good point. Let's see what Joey has. 1,
2, 3.
That was just as nice, though.
Beautiful form.
This is going to be tough for the referee. Let's see how they handle this one. Joey's confident. He's look at Ice. They're ready. They think they got it. Fire!
Fire.
Fire starts off the competition with the first point.
Team Fire remains in offensive control.
Yana's up
And it
next.
looks like Yana
Let's
Beeger
see what
first.
Yana Beeger brings to the table.
Now, Yana's a pretty powerful tumbler in her own right. Well, she called out layout full, punch front layout. Normally, you don't see a lot of girls doing these types of skills going forward, but let's see what she has.
She does a front full punch layout. Look at that height.
Wow.
And perfect form.
She tumbles higher than some of the men I've seen. Really nice, really nice. That's not an easy pass. It really isn't. So let's see how Taylor handles it.
Taylor Seaman.
Beautiful front full. Oh, little step to the side, but beautiful.
It's a hard sequence. Being off just a little bit can throw the whole sequence off.
And another point goes to
Point
Team
goes to
Fire.
Team Fire.
2 for Team Fire.
So that's
That means
2 for Team Fire,
stays in offensive
0 for
control.
Team
Remember,
Ice.
everyone, we're playing
Yana's elements were definitely higher and prettier than what Taylor did, but it just shows how tough it is.
Tell the crowd what
All
we're
right, up
doing.
next is
Danelle
Danelle
Leyva,
Leyva. I think sometimes people don't realize just how difficult gymnastics is, and when you see a show like this, you realize just how complicated the skills that these athletes are doing, and they haven't even reached their max potential yet.
Absolutely. Seems that Danelle's going to bring an Arabian double front in the stretch position. Let's see how he handles this. This is a real tough skill himself. Wow.
Woo!
Oh, it rotates it a bit, but it's not about the landing. Like I said, it's all about the power. He had to be at least, I would say, 15 feet in the air.
I would agree, yeah. Huge skill, huge air.
Check out Steve now.
He's really got a personality. I love that.
Effervescent, Steven Legendre.
It didn't even look like he ran. It looked like he just
Gorgeous.
walked right into it.
He's taking a stroll in the park.
He
It
kicked
was-
out. Beautiful. Beautiful.
That was gorgeous, and the judges reward him with a point for Team Ice.
Ice takes control. Now they go on the offensive.
All right, here comes Susan Jackson. Now, Susan Jackson, she's our powerhouse. She's got so much energy.
All-around champion.
So I'm excited to see what kind of power she has.
A round-off back handspring, double layout.
Yeah, she is a powerhouse, too. Look at that form, big height.
Wow. My goodness. Did you see that double layout?
Oh.
2 flips in the air in a stretched position and over rotates it. Man, talk about power.
That was a beautiful double layout. No pike, flat out, straight body, great height.
I didn't see any problems with that. I mean,
No, that was perfect. That's going to be hard for Team Fire to beat.
let's see what Jessica has. Nice. Even another beautiful double layout. Slight pike on the landing, but just as high, just as clean. Oh, they do give it to Team Ice. Again, Team Ice continues to keep the, looks like Sean Townsend, he's not too happy about that one at all.
So now the score is 2 for Fire, 2 for Ice. Ice tied it up. They have the offensive, and here comes Jonathan Horton. Now notice, some of these athletes are actually wearing jewelry. This is not the typical format.
No, normally in traditional gymnastics, you wouldn't be allowed to wear any kind of jewelry, but you know what? This is not your grandma's gymnastics.
Boom.
He had no problem with that,
No
did he,
problem at all. Just like he was taking a stroll in the park.
Let's see what Wes has. Let's see what Wes has.
Now Wes runs, double front pike, sticks the landing.
He's excited about it. Look at him. Both of them were beautiful. I don't know, Wes, I got to go a little bit with Wes, and the Team Fire still looks like they won it also. I mean, this is tight. This is tight. Oh, and I guess they do give it to Team Fire. Wow. So
Good
Fire
call.
has control again.
All right, next up is Aaron Davis.
For Team Fire.
You know, Bill, I just have to mention that it's so nice to see these athletes out of their traditional uniforms. They're so flashy and fun, and they're very flattering.
My goodness. Tara, she just looked like she just fell out the ceiling with that double tuck.
She did. She had so much height. Let's face it, the guys should not be wearing leotards.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I was never fond of the leotards we had to wear in competition.
Yeah.
A little too tight. Oh, Kylie
Look at
finishes up
that.
a beautiful double tuck also.
Gorgeous. But the point is awarded to Team Fire.
Yeah, the guys' uniforms going, bare-chested is definitely different than having to wear a leotard. And I have to admit, I'm okay with that.
Yeah, nobody really wants to see a guy in a leotard.
Yeah, that's a good point. Seems like Sean Townsend is up now. He's called a side summy in a straddle position. This could be another strategic move again. It's a unique move that not a lot of gymnasts do.
Whoa, all the way to the side.
Really pretty. You know what, Tara? This is a technical move. I mean, it's not necessarily the hardest move out there, but it is so hard and difficult to do well.
Yeah.
I don't know if anybody on Team Ice knows how to do one.
Joey's going to give it a try. Let's see what he can do.
He doesn't look too confident. But I like the fact that he's going to give it a shot.
He is, and that's what this competition is all about.
All right.
All right.
Not bad. Hey, listen, he gave it a shot. He didn't have the flair as Sean did, but and it looks like the referees agree. Team Fire wins again and continues with the control.
You know, these guys really look like they're having a good time. But at the same time, I feel like they're really into the competition side of this. They want to win.
Backflip stretch with 2 twists.
Hold up. Did Danelle just say he wants to do a double twisting double layout?
Whoa.
All right. We're stepping it up now.
Yeah.
Let's see what he's got. Let's see this power that he has. He's not a national champion for nothing.
Here he goes. Double twisting, double lay. Beautiful
Wow. He's
form.
excited also.
Look at him. He's jazzed.
That was gigantic. Look at him, oh happy guy. He's skipping on back. And I'm gonna tell you what, Tara, that's exactly why he is a national champ.
All right, this is Steve Legendre's best event, the floor. He's pumped, he's psyched, he's bouncing.
Let's see what he has.
Here he goes.
Wow.
Oh.
Man, I can't believe how high that was.
And beautiful form in the air. I mean, it couldn't have been nicer.
Now we're starting to see some extremely Olympic caliber moves here now.
Columbia national champion Jessica Gill's coming up to the plate. What are you going to do, Jessica?
Fire still has offensive control. Let's see what Jessica Gill can do. Piked double back, 2 flips in the piked position.
It's amazing to see her back since in 2009 at World. She was actually carried off on a stretcher because of a floor crash. Oh, that was up there also. It was a beautiful double pike by Jessica. And what a comeback.
Wow.
Representing
Incredible.
Team Ice, Taylor Seaman.
And here comes Taylor Seaman to try to give her a run for her money.
Beautiful. She's like a little bundle of joy, a little bundle of power. Look at her.
She is.
That bundle of power just won it for Team Ice. So it looks
Nice.
like Ice now gains control and goes on the offensive.
Ice is catching up.
Ice has gotten control now.
Horton is going to be representing Team Ice. Jonathan, what can we expect from you?
And here comes Jonathan Horton.
So this is a double side somi with a full twist at the end.
Yeah, it looks like Jonathan's going to try something that's unique, to say the least, Tara. This is a move that you normally wouldn't see gymnasts perform. So I wonder if anybody from Team Fire knows how to do it. Let's see how he does.
Incredible!
Really
Wow.
nice. That's some style right there.
I don't know if I've ever seen that in a competition before.
Normally you wouldn't. Normally, in a normal traditional gymnastics competition, they might deduct on that.
Yeah, I was gonna say that doesn't look like traditional gymnastics, but it is beautiful gymnastics, and the height and the flair. John must have known that nobody else on Fire could have done that.
It looks like Fire has decided that they are going to forfeit. So that means that nobody on the Fire team is able to even attempt to do what Jonathan Horton did. That was a real nice strategic play. Ice still stays in control.
All right, here goes Kylie Botterman doing a piked full in.
That was nice. I'm curious which girl from Team Fire is going to step up and try to attempt that.
I mean, she just did 2 flips and a full twist in the air in the pike position before she hit the ground. That's unbelievable.
Yeah. Tara, looks like they might be calling a wild card right now, but looks like they were talking about calling somebody up, but I think that they're going to hold off on that, Tara. I think,
Did they forfeit?
They are. Look, Sean's up. They're going to forfeit it. They think that that's the wisest move to do right now.
That means the point goes to Ice.
What are you going to throw down here, Susan?
A front handspring.
And now here's Susan Jackson, and she's going to throw a front layout with a double twist.
I can't wait to see this. That's not an easy skill to do.
No. She's a twister, and she does this so well.
Wow, that was beautiful.
Gorgeous.
And you know what, Tara? This is really a difficult skill because you have to go up high enough to be able to complete the 2 twists, but you don't want to go up too high so that you over-rotate this skill. Oh, look at this. Okay, this is going to be our first girl versus guy skill right now. Looks like Wes has decided he's going to step up and see what he can do.
Here he goes. Double twisting front. Sticks the landing.
I think Wes did a good job.
I'd hate to be a judge at this point.
Yeah, I agree. I would give it to Susan. Oh, the referees decided to give it to Wes.
Wes. It was his job to match, and he did it beautifully.
What a wise move by Team Fire to put Wes up there.
Now comes a strategy.
They look like they're being very strategic right now. What are they going to decide to do?
I don't know. It looks like Yana's looking to go up. I think they're just trying to figure out what she can do and what she wants to do.
She only has 30 seconds to make this happen, though, so she has to be very quick with her decisions, and they have to keep the ball rolling or else they'll be disqualified. Bill, gymnastics is usually such an individual sport, but in this case, in evolution, it's all about the team figuring out what the best plan of attack is.
Yeah, and it seems like Fire's decided they are going to send up Yana. I'm kind of anxious to see what she's going to do.
Yana Beeger, what are we going to do, Yana?
Front layout, full punch, double front.
She says she's going to do a front full punch double front. Now, I don't know about you, but I don't know if I've ever seen this in competition before.
This is going to be exciting, just even her going for it. Front full double front.
Beautiful, beautiful form, beautiful flair. So high, she just rocked that out.
Listen, this is why I like evolution, is because you give gymnasts that have that ability the opportunity to show a skill like that. Oh, looks like Steven wants to step it up now.
Down. Are you a little bit nervous?
No.
You know, it's amazing. Team Ice is actually going to have to pull out their most powerful tumbler to go against Yana Beeger. Here he goes.
And kicks out.
Oh,
He made that look too easy.
He did. I venture to say that might have even been a little better. Let's see what the referees have to say. They do. They give the point to Team Ice.
Wow, Ice gains control back from Fire with that pass.
And Team Ice ties it up 6-6 with Fire. And here goes Jonathan Horton.
Down here.
Double twisting, double backflip.
Jonathan's decided he's gonna step it up even more. He's gonna do a double tucked. 2 flips, 2 twists in a tuck position.
Just watch this guy. The power and the height that he has, it's amazing. Boom, 1-2, 1-2.
Nice.
Sticks it. He knows it. He knows he rocked it out.
It's amazing, Tara, that he just did 2 flips and 2 twists before he landed on the
Before he
ground.
hit the ground, right.
What's up with Team Fire? What's going on? They did. Tara, they decided to call a wild card.
Wow, now remember, a wild card is when they pull somebody off the bench to come up on the stage. This is somebody that they didn't have scheduled to compete on this event, but they're calling him up.
And look who they called. Mr.
Justin
Spring
Spring.
himself, Justin Spring. And Justin, look at him, he's revving the crowd up. He knows
pumped.
he's ready to go.
And the crowd is such a huge part of this competition.
Nice.
Oh, gorgeous.
Justin stepped up and knocked it out of the ballpark.
That was beautiful.
That was a very smart decision by Fire. Yep, it
And the
paid
judges
off.
rewarded it.
Justin comes in as a wild card and brings him a point.
Point goes to Fire. Fire gains control.
So what that means, Team Fire is now on offense and gets the point. This
All right,
year's
looks like Danelle's up.
2011 national champ, Danelle Leyva. What do we got rocking and rolling?
Man, I'm thinking of doing a call out.
Seems as if Danelle is doing a call
We
out.
get a call out on the screen. We have a call. Who are you calling out?
Kylie.
Woo!
Now this is very strategic for Team Fire.
Now, if Kylie accepts, this will be the first competition for 2 points.
Right. He's challenging her to a half in, half out on floor and tuck, in a tuck position. And she accepts.
She accepts, folks.
Now, if Fire wins this, Fire wins this round. This is for the win.
Beautiful half in, half out.
Gorgeous.
Did it very nice and easy. He's pumped. He knows. He thinks he made the right decision. Look at him. He's excited. Skipping back. All right.
We'll see.
See what Kylie has. She's been
Kylie
under.
Botterman is a force to be reckoned with, that's for sure.
Wow.
Oh, beautiful.
Beautiful. She knows. She rocked that one.
And that's Kylie Botterman being called out by the current reigning national champion, Danelle Leyva.
Yeah.
That's pretty impressive.
And we've got a tie. Our
Oh, a
first
tie.
tie. Kylie stepped it up. That's awesome. I'm excited,
Very
Sarah.
good.
I'm excited.
So the referees are divided, so now it goes to the audience to decide who will win.
I don't know. This is a tough
Let's
call.
see that on the replay.
It's going to be slow-mo. They get to click in to place their votes of who they think should win. What a beautiful, beautiful half and half out by Danelle. Did you see how high that was?
Yeah, in the replay, you can really see the detail. Let's see it from this angle. Just from any angle you want to play it, he's got perfect form. The height is incredible.
And he definitely makes it look so easy. It makes it look like that anybody can do this.
And to have it look good in slow-mo where you can pick apart the details, that's very impressive.
Yeah, I don't know. Kylie did, even though she wasn't as high as Danelle, the fact that she came in there and rocked it the way she did.
And stuck the landing beautiful. She really held her own.
I'll be curious who the audience picks. Looks like it goes
They
to
go to
Team
Team
Fire.
Fire.
Team Fire wins it.
Takes home that event 10-6 over Team Ice. They've got great momentum going into the rest of the competition. They've got one event in the bag. That was an awesome first round. I mean, this is so exciting, Bill, because right off the bat, we had guys versus girls, we had a call-out, we had wild cards, we had a forfeit, and we had a tie.
It's awesome. That's what makes this competition so unique, is that you do have guys versus the girls. In traditional gymnastics, you don't have that.
I agree.
And I just can't wait to see what the next events have for us.
All right, let's move on to the rings and uneven bars.
I'm excited.